Hey everybody, it's B. I'm out on my front porch. We're gonna do some, maybe see some buses go by. So let's make sure we get the street in the view here. Hello.
How you doing?
So today we're going to read Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, and hopefully see some SEPTA buses as we read. And if we end up getting an audience, I've got a few more books up here and in my bag that we can read. So make sure that you're staying a socially appropriate distance away from people, and you're being respectful to everyone that's in quarantine. Without further ado, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, Front Porch Edition by Willems. Here's the very first page. Just pictures here. Hi, I'm the bus driver. Listen, I've got to leave for a little while, so can you watch things for me until I get back? Thanks. Oh, and remember, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. You got it, everybody? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. Okay, it looks like the driver is leaving. Maybe he's taking a snack break. Maybe he's going to wash his hands. I thought he'd never leave. Uh-oh. Pigeon's coming out from the corner, and we see the bus is still parked. Hey, can I drive the bus? Please, I'll be careful. Everyone, what are we gonna say to the pigeon that wants to drive the bus? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. I'll tell you what, I'll just steer. My cousin Herb drives a bus almost every day. And if you want to take a look at the pictures a little longer, hit that pause button. It's 2 lines right next to each other. True story. What do you think he's thinking about here? No? I never get to do anything. Does anyone ever feel like that with their grown-ups? They never let you do anything. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's play Drive the Bus. I'll go first. Come on, just once around the block. He's poking in on the side here. What do you think? One trip around the block? You think he can handle it? I'll be your best friend. How about I give you $5? No fair. I bet your mom would let me. What's the big deal? It's just a bus. I have dreams, you know. Fine. This one has a lot of pictures, so let's take a look at each one here. So he's really trying to convince us to let him drive the bus. Do you think your mom would let him drive the bus? Let me drive the bus! His feathers are all in a ruffle on the ground. Anyone get frustrated like this? Let me see how you get frustrated. Now I know you're not really doing that for your grown-ups, but this is just a story. I'm back. You didn't let the pigeon drive the bus, did you? Great, thanks so much. And the pigeon says, uh-oh. So there we go, the bus driver's back. Uh-oh, pigeon's about to get busted. Hey Fern, welcome to Science Storytime. Goodbye. Aw, the pigeon's sad. I think the pigeon really wanted to try to drive that bus. Hey! Look what he came across. A fire truck! What do you think he's gonna want to do? Take a tour of the fire truck or maybe try to drive it? Hello.
That's a great book.
It's one of my favorites. Oh, let's see. This is what he's dreaming about. Looks like he wants to drive the truck. The end. So that was Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And now we're gonna keep reading. Looks like we've got about 7 followers. A bus! Do you think a pigeon's driving it? I'm so happy we got to see one go by. Let's see what other stories I've brought for us today. I think... Let's see here. If you have any suggestions, feel free to write them down. I think this could be fun. Let's try, before we get into a big book, maybe later we'll start Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. But before that, let's read A Cloudy Day. It's pretty sunny, but there are clouds kind of coming in and out today, so I think that that would be a perfect idea. Leave that right there. A Cloudy Day by Robin Nelson. It's a cloudy day. Clouds fill the sky. Some clouds are thin and high. Some clouds are flat and low. What kinds of clouds have you seen outside? Some clouds are puffy. Some clouds touch the ground. Everybody get ready. There's a septibus coming. I love riding the septibus, but I haven't ridden it in a while. Let's all wave to the bus driver. He didn't see me, that's okay. Some clouds touch the ground. We call that fog when a cloud touches the ground. Clouds can be white. Clouds can also be gray. Usually if they're gray or dark, that means that there's a lot of water in it. And you know what happens when there's a lot of water in a cloud? It might start to precipitate, which is a fancy word for rain. When it's cloudy, water fills the sky. Ooh, just like I said. Clouds are actually made of little tiny water droplets that stick to a piece of dust or debris. It's kind of weird because it looks like cotton candy, but if there was a cloud down low on the ground like fog, you wouldn't really be able to taste it like cotton candy. Rain and snow fall. When it's cloudy, we can see shadows of clouds. Has anyone ever been in an airplane? I love looking at clouds from an airplane. Clouds can also cover the sun. When it's cloudy, the mountains hide. Planes can fly over the clouds. When it's cloudy, we look for pictures in the sky. Has anyone ever done that? I love this, but I always have to lay out on a towel because I'm allergic to grass. But I love looking at the clouds and trying to see what kind of pictures they make. A cloudy day is fun. And now we've got some types of clouds. Cirrus clouds are thin, white clouds that are very high in the sky. That's that top one right there. Oh, Kira and Lainey are back. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Sorry about my my little break there, and so glad that you've been on an airplane before. So the cirrus clouds are the thin white clouds I just showed you. Stratus clouds are flat, gray clouds that are low in the sky. Stratus clouds sometimes look like layers of clouds. That's this one right here at the bottom. Ooh, we're getting a Sesame Rockwood Camp reunion here. Hey Fern, Gwen, and Katie. Cumulus clouds are puffy. Cumulus clouds can be big or small. Cumulus clouds can be white or gray. And that's this top one right here. Fog is a cloud that forms close to the ground. And we talked about fog. Here's some cloudy day facts. Ooh, some of them I already shared with you, so you might already know them. Clouds are made of very small droplets of water and dust. The color of a cloud tells you how much water is inside. A very dark cloud holds a lot of water droplets. The darker the cloud, the harder it's gonna rain. Thunderclouds can form as high as 10 to 11 miles above the earth. Wow, that's a long time. Another septibus. Ooh, Kira, you've seen a cloud from above in an airplane? Did it look like cotton candy? Because that's what I always think. It will probably rain if cumulus clouds are high in the sky, or if there are many different types of clouds in the sky at the same time. You can create your own cloud on a cold day. Just breathe into the cold air. Do you see the cloud? It's not super cold here in Philadelphia, but if you want to try this out, you can try to put your head in the freezer with the door open. Try to breathe out. You might see it. A cumulus cloud can hold about 25 gallons of water. And these were just facts, no pictures here. Oh, my favorite part of a book, the glossary, has pictures and words and tells us what they mean. So our glossary has clouds, flat, ground, puffy, and shadows. Love a good glossary. Okay, The End, A Cloudy Day by Robin Nelson. I've got a bunch of other books about weather. We've got a snowy day, I think I've got a sunny day, and a rainy day. So, Kira says that it was just beautiful. It didn't really look maybe like anything discernible, but it was just straight beautiful. I'm glad that you've enjoyed looking at those clouds. So you know what? Next I would like to share a few experiments that I think you might be able to do from home. I'll post these pictures after I'm done going live so that you can get those instructions and see what you have around your house to do the experiment. This is one of my favorite books. It's called Big Science for Little People, 52 Activities to Help You and Your Child Discover the Wonders of Science. And one of my favorites, open this book to any page and geek out, says Bill Nye the Science Guy. So this is the next book. I'm just going to read a few experiments for you guys to do later. Okay, so let's see. We want at-home experiments. And, ooh, I think we can do this one. Let's go to page 18. Okay. So I was going to do this experiment at work, but it turns out there's not a whole ton of work to be done, so I think maybe we could do it with Be the Scientist. So here on page 18 of this book, this experiment is called the mold garden. That's right, I said mold. Don't have a garden or a pea patch? No problem. You can grow a little mold garden right in your own kitchen in a little Ziploc bag. It's amazing that living things are everywhere around us, even if we can't see them. In this experiment, you'll capture some of these invisible living things and grow them in numbers big enough so you can see them. So, from this experiment, we can see how dirty different surfaces are and which ones are most likely to grow mold. So I'll read you the basis of the experiment, then I'll tell you how I'm going to do it when I get inside. So, the things you need: a piece of bread, spray bottle filled with water, and a Ziploc sandwich bag. Now, you're going to take a piece of bread and spray it lightly with the water sprayer. Place it on the counter of your kitchen or an outside surface for an hour. Then, spray it one more time lightly and put the whole slice into the bag. Zip it shut and let it sit in a warm place out of direct sunlight for a few days. Keep checking on it. What do you see? Don't open the bag after the mold has grown. This will spread the spores everywhere, and that's not very good for your health. So here's how I'm going to do this experiment, and in the meantime, I'll show you the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of bread, and I'm going to wipe it on different surfaces in my apartment. So I'm going to wipe it on my cell phone, on the toilet seat, maybe in the sink or on the floor, on the remote control, maybe my dirty hands and then my clean hands. And I'm going to label each piece of bread separately. I can label it with a marker on that Ziploc bag. So this is how you can have your own multi-day experiment over a long series of time. You can keep checking on it, and of course, the only difference between doing science and messing around is taking notes. So make sure you get out a lab book and you draw pictures or write notes on what it looks like. So I think that's going to be it for my live stream today. I think I need to go get some water, and my allergies are acting up because I'm outside in all the nature. So I'm going to be posting this picture, and then we'll also be posting some more videos. Now make sure you tune in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Fridays, we have fun experiments and activities to go with our books. And we'll see how much time we have on Mondays and Wednesdays. So if you have any ideas, book suggestions, activities you think I'd like, make sure that you put them on the comment, post them on my wall, send me an email, shoot me a snail mail, however you want to contact me. And I can't wait to see all the science that we're going to do together. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, David, Kira, and Lainey for tuning in again, and all of my Camp Sesame Rockwood friends. I've really missed you, and you know what? There's one more bus coming, so let's see it go by. I think I can even turn the camera around here. Here we go. How many of you like to ride the bus? It's one of my favorite things to do. I love getting around on the bus because then I don't have to worry about my car putting any extra, carbons or really just extra pollution into the air. And I don't have to worry about traffic or driving. So this looks like the number 7 coming by to say goodbye. So make sure everybody wave to the bus as it comes. Looks like it's picking up passengers right now at the block before me. This is when I start to run to the bus stop when I'm late for work. All right, here it comes. As soon as it passes, we will say so long with our so long song. Everyone wave to the bus driver. He honked for us. How fun. Kira and Lainey, you've been on a bus too? That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna stick my camera back in to sing the goodbye song, and then we'll tune out for the day. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and read together in the hive, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. So long, Kira and Lainey. Thanks for tuning in.